Okay, I gotta be honest, I'm not at all interested in attempting to... I'm not at all interested in just stilly down here. I've already completed Yugi Deck here. I want to complete Kaiba and Joey Decks straight in one blow each. I will be covering Kaiba Deck today and Joey Deck tomorrow. I'm just gonna blitz through this. I'm not interested in dragging out these Game Boy Color games. So I did get the Grandpa deck. I already put in all the enhancements. I'm just gonna get through this. I'm Maiko Tsunami, the Ocean Duelist. Yeah. We already. So this is what my deck consists of. Blitz and Tormentor is the main difference between each deck. Even though I actually included the booster, the enhancements, which actually do lift the restrictions, the version exclusive restrictions, I'm just gonna stick with the themed God cards for each one. So I Slifer and Yugi Deck and Obelisk and Kaiba Deck. The rest of the monsters are more or less the same, except now I have Curse of Dragon as opposed to that 4-type monster. Most of my spell cards are the same. I cut down on the shadow spells from 3 to 2. They're just bricks in the best of times. Acid Trap Bowls I think are really good. Gentle Heart, Puggrade, Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, and Torrential Tributes. Might as well run 3 copies. Really, I bricked on my opening hand. I'm just gonna run both my monsters on the field at the same time. Oh, you don't have a monster stronger than Starboy? Oh well, we wouldn't have won this turn anyways. I'm gonna summon, so I'm just gonna go ahead and attack for game. Archus Whale Oath. I'm not gonna do the... Everybody has identical lines of dialogue in this, except for the new guys. Anyone who's new. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blitz through these guys. It's GG. Got even more bricks. Wow, what? How thrilling. I have clown zombies, so that could prove useful to me. Got torrential tribute. I just need a level 4 monster now, and I can win next turn. I should have discarded Obelisk. No, I probably should because of... Structure Revolution kind of sucks in this game. It's based on the number of cards they have on the field. Oh. I have a bunch of bricks. Also hit Flame Viper for more damage. At least the AI... oh! Storm after a tribute summon. And there's the other Cursed Dragon. Let's get some match. I can't wait until we get to the GBA games. That's the reason why I'm blitzing through these. Twist, so you had Torrential Tribute. All my Zero Tribute monsters out. Alright, okay, 5 times for Mako, that's done. Just gonna go ahead and attack with both my monsters. Agreed. Yeah, we should be able to win this in another, next turn. Unless he has Wargeki or Dark Hole. Or pops one of my monsters. Actually, he can't pop one of my monsters because it's Torrential Tribute. Alright, that game's set match. That's duel number 1. The Egyptian duel theme from Forbidden Memories that's playing. It's kind of amazing that they were able to get or convert tunes made for the Sony PlayStation and convert them to the Game Boy Color. Though some of the tracks don't really work. Like, I do think one of these tracks is Kaiba's theme from Forbidden Memories, and it doesn't sound right. Duel number 2. There's the cat. I want to change a heart in case I draw something really cool. I did, but this is a decently weak monster. However, if I don't draw another monster my next turn, this ain't gonna be a 4-turn kill. And it's not gonna be one anyways because he set Caterkiller, which has exactly 300 defense points. It is shocking to have anything stronger than that monster in his hand. Almost like the game is cheating! Using save states in case I get bricked. Like I have just now. I have a lot of trap cards so I can stall until it quite effortlessly. Why am I not getting anything? Drawing any monsters? That's so stupid. Come on, give me a fucking monster already. I literally had to burn through all of my trap cards just to get to a monster that I could actually summon. Thousand Eyes restricted, it's actually just Thousand Eyes Island. Sir is completely useless. Gucci. Alright, you have to have something stronger than this in your hand. That was a stupid duel. Oh, for the love of God. Get like a change of heart or brain control, I'd be appreciated. Okay, that's actually not too bad. I'm gonna put him in defense mode. I can't win this turn, so I might as well bait out an attack from one of Simon Moron's shitty monsters. This is number 5. Yes. We are completely done with Simon Moron. I don't want to do that. Alright. Burned. This theme definitely sounds like something that SRO's theme definitely sounds like something that belongs to Forbidden Memories. set play you in defense mode, and that should do it. As the robot can see your hand, yet will still trigger every trap card imaginable. I got my obelisk. First on my obelisk in this run. Oh no! Oh no! Jinzo does not have... The original Jinzo does not have a card effect. That was Jinzo number 7, though I'm not quite sure what the difference is. Might as well just attack with what I have. Oh no, I'm getting burned. Also, the most shocking thing is that the game really is kind of retarded. The game's AI is kind of retarded in these early games. Oh shit. Okay. He literally brain control all my monsters to crash into. I will at least admit there is some elements of nuance in the way the AI plays. Also, none of the AI has attempted a fusion summon yet, so... I don't care what your face style is, it sucks, so I'm just gonna attack for game. Oh no! I'm gonna say. As game, set, and match. First time getting out Skull Knight. Huh? Alright, I got the 5 wins here. Fresh card, because no tribute summon monster has 1500 attack points in this game, is heavily nerfed. So, I'm gonna do Rex Raptor now. And this is the theme song from Forbidden Memories. That's like the preliminary round of the that tournament that you get. I go in next turn. Or not, but at least I got there somehow. So this is duel number 2. Rex has a way of getting over shadow monsters. Alright. Oh. Alright, do my other Skull Knight. And Obelisk, come on! Finally have something I could summon. I can make this work. Alright, so whoever's new to watching, welcome. This is day 19 of the Groundhog Grind. I completed, I'm currently playing Duel Monster Sport Battle of Great Duelist. I completed Yugi Deck yesterday, so now I'm gonna try to blitz through Kaiba Deck. Alright. Just gotta fish them off here and now. This is the final duel. I'll keep my eyes open for the text, confirming it. It's turn, assuming no shenanigans. It's GG, Rex. That was 5 duels. I just have to take care of Weevil. I just want to be careful. I'm gonna tribute you. I want perfectly also a great moth from Weevil. I guess it is technically available in this game. Why? I'm gonna pop that. Widespread. Agreed. So one should be monster, so Weevil has 4, so which should be super effective against Curse of Dragon. I should have everything I need to take him down next turn. Finishing off, I think this is still number 2. It's still number 2. Choice on for Hercules build, not that matters. I'm gonna hold on to my cards just in case. Just in case. Since I summon am able to summon another monster, I'm done. Larva moth. Being powered up, but it's not enough. Playing strategically so I could... I'm not drawing Megamorph yet. That's kind of interesting. So I beat Weevil a 5th time, I will be moving on. Dark Hole, and I have Torrential Tribute. Alright, we beat Evil 5 times, so now I'm just gonna move on ahead to... I only need to duel him once. He doesn't have any repeat dialogue that we need to concern ourselves with. This thing definitely sounds familiar. We only have to duel him this one time? I will duel the Kaiser afterwards. I will be dueling Kaiser F once I get done with my Valentine. There's a go morph. Oh, that's unbelievably sad. He doesn't have anything. And even if he does attack, which he does, Blockbuster Ritual. See, one monster or a lucky break and I will win. Alright. At least I won. For protection, because I have minus a board wipe, which I didn't get, I had GG this turn. Alright, thanks for the views. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so already. It's greatly appreciated. And not to mention, don't forget to tune in later this afternoon to part 6 of my perfect playthrough of Spyro the Dragon. I do have a bonus episode tomorrow for Spyro, but it is the final episode as far as the main playthrough is concerned. I have 3 monsters and I still have Regeki, so it doesn't really matter what happens here. It's another game set match. I'm just gonna try to blitz through this entire game. It's Battle of Great Duelist Kaiba Deck. I need to pay attention to the text now because I don't know how many times I've dueled him already. Alright. That was duel number 5. I don't want to rush with the Megamorph quite yet because there's still a chance of shenanigans brewing. Alright, duel number 1 in the books. I'm gonna tank his entire field. And I bricked pretty hard. Alright. I was banking on that coming in clutch. Oh no, no, another Kazi. He needs a forced attribute monster to pop my wind monsters, and I don't think Arcana has any. Huh? At least I had two Skull Knights in my hand, so I was able to take out his life ones. Alright. Oh no! Stream attribute monster, so I'm hoping I can get him to play one. Or to attribute someone, which he did, and he tripped it. He tripped my trap for exactly 4,000 points of damage. Gotta keep my eyes peeled for Arcana's dialogue now. Monster Reborn yet? Good. Took me a while to get going against Sarkina here. Alright, will you be in 5 times so we can move on to streams? So Electric Snake, which in real life is a pretty powerful card. I just have a couple bricks, so I know that's a torrential tribute. Not try any monsters. Yeah. It's the plan. I don't want to give him access to Obelisk the Tormentor, so... That was a weird pivot, but I had it just to pop those monsters because I wasn't drawing any of my normal monsters. That was a very, very bricky duel. I think that face down is anti-Regeki since it didn't trip. Since I didn't trip it, it's gotta be anti-Regeki. Attack for game now. There's a Sunbird, one of the stronger monsters in Forbidden Memories. So when he says something, he'll actually say something once you defeat him 5 times. These ones are reborn. So slightly stronger than what I would normally be running, but I'll take it. Oh no, I lost 1,000 life points. Splendor monster, so I finally have suitable bait. Not that matters because I just won this duel. At least I popped it. A Soul Appear recover life points. And of course, he has he runs Thunder Monster, so... I got a course correct with that Soul of the Pure usage. Everything I need to win. Yep. He had a Thunder Monster in his hand. Just got attacked for game with Curse of Dragon. Have to be paying close attention here. No matter what he does now. So long as I don't Regeki. Damn, alright. Alright, he said go forth. So I'm done with strings. This is Haishin's theme from Forbidden Memories. Aha! Protecting her graveyard. I can't use Monster Reborn because there's nothing in there. Alright, Again, back up to speed. I got Laughing Flower. I don't have anything stronger than Laughing Flower. Bird size outside something like Regeki. What she says after this will ultimately determine so for Battle of Great Duelist covers the manga all the way up until the events of Yugi and Kaiba versus Duelist and Umbra. I guess Gravekeeper? There's Schoolie, okay. It doesn't really matter what she summons now. Oh, Soul of the Pure. So she has Soul of the Pure in her back pocket for a rainy day occasion. So now she has 1,800 life points left. I'm not playing Swords of Revealing Light because the AI could just cheat if I did that, so I'm showing some restraint. Of course, there's nothing I can do about those Swords of Revealing Light cards. Bright side is, I know she can't fusion summon the same turn she fusion summons, so course, I have 3 Curse of Dragons in my hand. Unfortunately, Cyber Jar does not have its effect in this game. Because the concept of flip effects aren't present here. Alright, that's that. Oh, that's a new one. That is actually the monster that Lumis and Umbra has. Which is kind of funny because they're not in this game. Oh, has Swords of Revealing Light as well, so if she does play, I will hold on to mine until she finally plays hers. She has monsters that counter my Fiends and Shadows, so I'm a little weird about playing them. Alright, I am in the clear for an OTK. Okay, not OTK, a 4TK. She has to say something different in order to let me know that I'm ready to move on. Hold on, my Swords of Revealing Light, just in case. Use Grave Digger's Schools. I want to try to keep myself fully powered up. Shutting down any chance she has as a comeback. Alright, we are ready to take on Pegasus now. Alright, okay, oh, 1,000 eyes restrict. Okay, this is definitely a tricky one. Huh? Oh, right. Need, come on, give me a freaking monster I can use. Ooh, I could do this. Opt your torrential tribute. Oh yeah, forest monsters or a relinquished or 1,000 eyes restrict. Oh, shit. That's right. Pegasus is a cheap ass, that's why. He probably has Regeki in his hand. Alright. This was a dream archetype. Curse of Dragon or some other stonable monster, okay. Okay, win next turn. That face down card has to be anti-Regeki. So 4 more duels against Pegasus. Yeah, Pegasus's theme literally sounds quite a bit like, Kaiba's theme from Forbidden Memories. It's not exact, but it's pretty close. Counters against my board, so yep. It's GG. on. Unless he has like Regeki or Dark Hole for next turn, he's screwed. Yeah, he's definitely screwed. I had a much easier time with Pegasus today than I did yesterday because my deck is better optimized for him. Guardian Ritual. I have a absolutely bricky hand. I had a shadow spell so I could draw 2 cards. Shaken Bakugan. Thousand Eyes Idol, I think. Magical Hats. Alright, the fact he attacked me directly tells me that is another monster that he's gonna use as tribute fodder. Alright. She can't attack. She just kept holding on to that Thousand Eyes Idol. My hand's huge. I'm just drawing through bricks. Gotta play Source of Revealing Light. gotta use Heavy Star and go for game. This took way longer than it should have. So we gotta be coming kind of close to this. Alright. Doesn't matter which one I use, but I will attack this thing. Not for summoning sickness, I would have lost one of my monsters. But that's alright. I was waiting for an opportunity to get over that dark rabbit. And I have my opening now. Damn. Where are all my trap cards? Good, he fused, which cost him a turn. Distribute all these monsters now. Are you ready? It is 44220672. Yami Bakura, his dark side. Your journey ends here, unless you absorb my power to become stronger. Accept darkness into your heart. Basically what this is telling you is that You won't be able to obtain Obelisk the Tormentor from. You have to obtain Obelisk the Tormentor from Yamibakura. But you can only duel Yamibakura in the other 2 games. So you have to trade Obelisk the Tormentor from either Yugi Deck or Joey Deck to Kaiba Deck in order for Kaiba Deck to use it. Strange thing, you can win the other 2 God cards in Kaiba Deck, but you can't use them normally. I forgot. I need it. I'm gonna just use Heavy Star and wipe out his entire board. That's why I had an answer for absolutely everything. She triggers. I can't summon anything. It's a fucking brick. Marvelous. I want to deal as much life point damage as possible. I don't want to give her any additional ammunition here, so I'm just gonna attack for game. I already got so my dialogue is gonna be the same in both games, so I'm not gonna duel her a second time. Instead, I'm gonna swap these out. Duel these 2. Top decked all my trap cards, so this is really annoying. Let's game a match against this guy. Do I have to duel him again? Just have to duel Banda Keith now. So your torrential tribute, I know what that is. $4,000K. 4,000 life points remaining. This is Dark Knight and Nightmare's dual theme. Alright. Say kitty for me. Subscribe for the little kitty, little Oreo here. He's so cute. He just wants affection. A dark hole that I don't need to worry about. Alright, I just need a... The Yami Yugi cannot be dueled against in Battle in Yugi Deck. He can only be dueled in Kaiba and Joey Deck. Likewise, Yami Bakura can only be dueled in Yugi Deck and Joey Deck, and who is exclusive to and who cannot be dueled in Joey Deck? It is Maragishtar. I'm Yami Yugi. I reside in the Millennium Puzzle and wield Slifer the Sky Dragon. So, because he's new, I will have to duel him twice. And this is the Duelist of the Roses theme. I'll just sack your Leo wizard. Oh, you're going. Oh, you want to use that card? Okay, 2 can play at that game. Oh, you can't attack for 3 turns. Give me Obelisk. Come on, give me Obelisk the Tormentor so I can activate its effect. It doesn't matter. I got to attack before you did. Or you got to saw a single monster. Alright! My deck lost. You're quite good, Kaiba. So it turns out there is a reality where Seto Kaiba can duel and defeat Yami Yugi in a duel, and without having to rely on emulation or suicidal threats. Show me your best deck. My Egyptian god will end you, Kaiba. Yeah, I don't think you could have fooled me. Another Soulbind Circle. Any tribute sons to Sun Beta Magna Warrior. So you can play at that game. Not that I can stand up against my monsters. I'm in full control of my destiny. Finally proved myself to be the superior duelist. Alright, that is it. For that, I want to do this now. Last opponent, and we only have to duel him once. Because we already viewed as all the dialogue for the other 3 duelists, so... Come far! I am Merrick, one of the chosen! The Millennium Rod and the Winged Dragon Rod are mine! I didn't have to do that. Heavy Storm. And this is what you would hear when dueling the priests in Forbidden Memories. What's wrong, Merrick? You don't have any more spells or trap cards? Cheap-ass spell or trap cards in your hand? You barely even have a hand. Probably just another monster. Oh, here's an equip card. That's the reason why you didn't aim for Clowns on it, because that was a Dreams attribute, so which is weak to Fiends. Just like that, that's GG for Yugioh. Duel Monsters 4, Battle of Great Duelists, Kaiba Deck. Whew. Let's go ahead and insert that password. Enter a password. Let's see if you have one that works, you dweeb. Alright, let's put in that password that Pegasus gave us. Because that is it for Kaiba Deck. That is it for Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters 4 Battle of Great Duelists Kaiba Deck. Took that game down in one day. Congratulations! Now you see why I want to speed through these 3 games now, because honestly I'm kind of disappointed. They nerfed the hell out of your ability to deck construct, so it takes forever to duel. They did try. I will say this: it is to help try to make the game feel a little challenging, and try to encourage themed dueling, but I don't know. I still basically have a uniform deck between Yugi Deck, Kaiba Deck, and Joey Deck, but with minor differences here and there. So I do think this is, but ultimately what it boils down to is, even though they're adding more and more cards, without taking any away, the vast majority of the 9800 custom cards have been deleted from Dark Duel Stories and heading into this game. So this is technically the first game where you actually lose out on cards, but they're all custom cards. All the cards we lost out on are custom cards. But it really does feel like when you set aside the fact that they are adding more and more to the total card count, the official card count I should say, that it feels like we are getting less and less content. Between Duel Monsters 1, 2, 3, and 4, I do think Duel Monsters 3, which we got here in the West, is probably the best of the lot. By the way, Duel Monsters 3 out in the West is called Dark Duel Stories. But in Japan it's called Tri-Holy God Advent. I do think that is the best of the 4 games. Since you actually do have to strategize a bit. So next time tomorrow on the Groundhog Grind, we are going to take on Duel Monsters 4 Battle of Great Duelists Joey Deck. And these will be my starting enhancements for heading into that. There's no new dialogue for us for any of the duels, so we can just speed through all that. Worth noting, this will be the very last game that we will cover of the Game Boy and Game Boy Color sets of Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. After this, we will finally be making some headway with the Game Boy Advance games, and these are some of the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Games out there. So tomorrow will be the very last time we will be covering a Game Boy Color game, at least until the very end, where we have some last-minute cleanups. But we'll worry about that when we get there. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. I greatly appreciate your support. Goes a long way, and don't forget to tune in today for the final episode of Spyro the Dragon. There will be a bonus episode tomorrow, but as far as the perfect playthrough itself is concerned, today at 4 p.m. Rocky Mountain Standard Time, and just a little over an hour from now, will be the last episode where we take on Nasty Nork and Nork Nexus, and finally achieve 120% completion. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel already. Greatly appreciate it. With that out of the way, this is Mike Gordon. Sign out.